So remember what we said about having good friends in the crypto sphere? Look, just in, CEO Jack Dorsey funds Bitcoin education program in El Salvador. This gentleman right here, we all know Jack Dorsey, right? Founder of Twitter, founder of Square, or those are his sources of wealth, right? 13.6 billion with a B dollars is what this gentleman is worth. Now, we did a story earlier today where he talked about Jed McCaleb. He's on paper something like 2.5 billion. Some sources say much more, especially since now that he's sold his XRP holdings. But these are the type of individuals that help make waves and help change the world. We need sources of funding like this from big billionaires that can help move Web3 forward. So the big story here, I believe Stellar DeFi will be one of the only DeFi projects with strong legal regulation, enforcement, and support. Shout out to Sir John LSP. This gentleman here has been putting out a ton of good quality XLM tweets over the past, I don't know exactly how long he's been on Twitter, but quite some time. He said all the other shit is just experimental finance. Stellar DeFi will actually have accountability backed by laws and entities that can be held responsible. So when we talk about money, we all pretty much can guess who bailed out Wyre recently. But the reason we really need Wyre on our side is because they are helping cover with compliance, licensing, regulation, liquidity, and payment processing. That is their forte. That is one of the things that they are so great at. So I'm about to show you a little clip real quickly about Wyre that has been built on Stellar. But here we are, right? An ecosystem that is trying to move Web3 forward and doing it with partnerships. So one thing we have to realize, partnerships and having big billionaire individuals out there to help us move along is very, very important. Let's go ahead and watch this clip, and I will see you in the next one.
What distinguishes Stellar from other blockchains is its interoperability and unique network of anchors. Wyre is the leading payment infrastructure for crypto developers. If you're looking to bridge the gap between fiat worlds and crypto worlds, we have APIs that enable developers to build incredible products into both worlds. If you want to go into acting, you go to LA. If you want to go into finance, you go to New York. If you want to start a company, come to SF. And it's an incredible place to be. San Francisco is an incredible breeding ground for talent and developers, and there's a lot of innovation that comes out of San Francisco naturally. It was a perfect place to start the company, find like-minded people to build this organization. We've been in the crypto ecosystem since day one, very, very passionate about this ecosystem and lowering barriers to entry and getting people into this new finance system. It's not an easy space to work in, so passion has to drive it. A lot of our developers were having a hard time sending money abroad, building applications to pay their local employees, build remittance applications, and it was very challenging to actually build into the new protocol. So simply put, if I'm making a $40 transfer and I'm paying a $40 fee, it's impossible to actually build on top of that as a merchant and as a business or a developer. We had all these issues with developers and merchants trying to build on top of Wyre, and USDC on Stellar was a perfect answer for that.
USDC on Stellar is a stablecoin that allows customers to get into the decentralized crypto community while doing so with a token or asset that is pegged to the dollar. Wyre chose Stellar because of its reliability as a network and the speed and low cost. Becoming a USDC anchor on Stellar was a no-brainer for Wyre. Anchor set up infrastructure that allows businesses to move money in and out of their applications, and they do so by following best practices set forth by Stellar's ecosystem proposals, also known as SIPs. Now, when Wyre takes a payment in via fiat, whether it's by a bank card or bank transfer, Wyre can convert those funds into USDC on Stellar and move those funds to a Stellar-powered wallet. And conversely, to receive funds from Stellar-powered wallets into our platform and able to off-ramp those funds.
We seen extraordinary growth on USDC on Stellar. In the past year, we've seen transaction volume grow nearly 700% year over year, and the number of transactions more than 80% year over year. The thing that we're most pumped about as a whole is that we have now over 20 partners leveraging this technology using Wyre. We want to make it as easy as possible for people to build crypto businesses, and this really enables that vision to come alive. A lot of the headaches of what we take care of for a lot of the developers and merchants that come to Wyre is the whole compliance regulatory stack. And that's the beautiful thing about leveraging an anchored ecosystem, is that these anchors like Wyre are doing the hard miles to make it super simple for people to build on a very compliant and regulatory framework.
Right there.
I'm really looking forward to a lot of these new developers that are coming in and really choosing Stellar as a protocol to build on top of. We are the easiest place where people can come to and really build out their dreams.
Thank you, folks. I'll see you in the next one.